Hello everybody, welcome back once again to the Final Fantasy Tactics walkthrough. We are just about to enter Dorter Trade City, obviously. The last video was pretty much just Sweegie Woods. There really wasn't a whole lot of storyline before or after. So, alright, so in this one, unfortunately, I can only bring so many troops. And that's actually going to be the case for quite some time. We're only going to be able to have Ramza as well as 3 others, which is okay. Unfortunately, though, that does mean that it's likely that one of your characters may end up getting a little behind as far as experience and job points, but that's okay. We'll be all right. All right, so here we've got a knight. With the knight with the white cape is Wygriff. I think that's how to say his name. But obviously he's looking for the Marquis. I think that's the what's going on here. So obviously not being gentle in his questioning or interrogation. Alright, so apparently the Marquis is being held in the rat cellar, whatever that means. Alright. Excuse me. Alright, so Delita recognizes this man here, and he says he's from the end of the 50-year war. Alright, so we're getting jumped. Kind of, sort of. This battle is going to go extremely quickly. I am going to let loose with the dancing, and the great thing about that is, again, it can hit everything on the screen no matter where it's at. The archer at the very top up there has a pretty big advantage. Because it takes, unfortunately, so long to kind of scale the buildings to get to where he's at if you want to attack him physically. Excuse me. So, that's the advantage, obviously, with having the dancers and their ability to just literally hit everything on the map, or all of the enemies, I should say, on the map. So we don't have to necessarily worry about making our way all the way up there. So, all right, let's get all the dancers started. Excuse me, jeez. All right, so Wygriff here, Delita Singh, is the leader of the Death Corps. Yep. All right, and he was the one that ran off. So, unfortunately, we won't be able to take him down right at this moment. And actually, it looks like the other soldier must have ran off as well, unless that was indeed this the knight that's present in this battle. I feel though like I thought it was a named knight, and this guy, the one that's actually in the battle, is just a generic. That's just a generic named knight. So, it would sure appear anyway that these are just generic. I'm assuming these guys are Death Corps members as well. But, alright, so what have we... what is going on here? Alright, so we've got, like, what is that? I think 2 archers. There's either 2 or 3. And then 2 wizards. So... like I said earlier, the biggest advantage that the knight, or sorry, jeez, getting all my jobs mixed up. The archer at the very, very top there has probably the best advantage. He's got just because he's got so much height. Now, if you want to play it safe, the archers can only hit certain, areas, and what I mean by that is there is a bit of physics involved. Especially when it comes to like long bows versus crossbows. Now, I don't remember what the guy at the top's actually got equipped. I think it's a longbow though. And so being that there's the two different, oh yeah, and everything is pretty much dead already. But the closer you are to these buildings, the better off you're going to be. So there's a chance that, like, if I was to put one of my characters right down here in the bottom corner, the guy at the very, very top would actually probably be able to hit that character. Now, the closer I am, though, to these buildings, the less likely it is that he's going to actually be able to hit them. Now, unfortunately, I didn't check that character's attack range to see if he actually could hit any of my guys down here, but it doesn't matter because he's already dead. And there goes another one down. And so you'll actually notice here too that the big difference between the monster battles and the human battles, because the humans are still way lower leveled, like, you know, level 2 or 3 or whatever they are at this point. And so they just don't have the health that the beefier monsters do in those random battlefields. So you know, again, the battles with the human type enemies will play out much differently, for me anyway, and that's again because their level doesn't seem to scale based on our characters, whereas those monster battles, the enemy level will scale, and so again they'll be, you know, extremely beefy. All right, so here I assume this is the character that we had actually seen earlier that Wygriff was beating the crap out of. So Algus here is, or Elgus, whatever his name is going to do a little interrogation. And here you get a little glimpse into what Elgus's thought process really is. And you probably are going to form some opinions on Elgus's personality here. So obviously he's looking down on people of lower, I guess, position in society. I think so obviously Elgus being a noble, and this knight is not. And he brings up some good points though. How are we different? You know, birth, you know, what makes us so different than anybody else? And then obviously proclaiming that they're not thieves and they'd never kidnap someone for money. Gustav, okay. So Captain of the Death Corps ordered the kidnapping of the Marquis, apparently. So we are getting somewhere with the pretty brutal interrogation here. So that's something. Alright, so where is Gustav? Sand rat cellar. Oh, okay. We heard that from... again, now I'm not sure if it was this character, or this specific knight or not, that Wygriff was speaking to earlier, but he had mentioned the rat cellar as well. And apparently that is the Zeklos Desert. So that is where we will make our way to next. But anyways, alright, I'm going to cut this short here. And we will continue on in the next video. So hope this guide was helpful though, and hope you keep watching.